and gird about the paps with a golden girdle. So, I mean, Christ had a solid gold belt on. All right. His head and his hairs. Notice it says his head and his hair. Meaning what? His head, right? And his hairs, meaning what? His beard. He had a beard. He has a beard, right? Were white like wool. Okay, how does wool look like? Who has what people have the hair texture of wool? So-called black people. Okay. His hair and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. Okay, what does it mean by flame of fire? If you read Genesis 49 regarding Judah, okay, it talks about how his eyes will be red with wine. Okay, so Christ drunk wine. That's why his eyes were red. All right, he drunk it in moderation. Okay, his first miracle was turning water into wine. All right, his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like, hold on, his feet, right? What did they wear back then? Sandals, right? So when someone wears sandals, you can see their feet, right? Okay, so it says here, and his feet like unto fine brass. Oh, what color is brass? Brown. As if they burned in a furnace. And his voice as the sound of many waters. So if you take brass and you burn in the furnace, what color does it turn out? It comes out a lot darker, right? Okay, dark brown. Okay, we're going to go to a precept in Daniel chapter 10, verse 5 and 6. Daniel chapter 10, verse 5 and 6. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 10, verse 5. Okay, because Daniel saw the same man. He saw Christ. Okay. Daniel chapter 10, verse 5. Then I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with a fine gold of Uphaz, same golden belt, right? His body was like the beryl, green, what? He's wearing a green garment, okay? And his face has the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire, and his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass, and the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude. So color is in the Bible.